Hi, y'all.
Let's hear the
Nothing like a double cappuccino first thing in the morning.
A little disappointed with Becky being the second one on this morning. Stacy beat her out.
Wow.
Right there. You see the
Holy smokes, yeah.
Yeah. A little disappointed.
There was a lot of people annoyed at me last week for not being on.
Listen, that's going to happen every now and then.
I know. They get annoyed.
But it's going to happen. It's called life.
Well, yeah, and unfortunately, life does things even when you're not expecting it.
Mm-hmm.
And with me, I get up in the morning, I'm like, forget it. Done.
Do that again. I want to make sure everyone can see that. Is that how you are in the morning?
Oh, no, I got up last week. What was it? I wasn't feeling well. I had an appointment, something. I don't know what the hell it is.
It was one of the two.
Yeah. Yeah. And this week's been just not a good week health-wise for me. I don't know why. My sugars have been up, down, up, down. It's been messing me up. And, yeah, it's just been a really weird week.
And
yet here I am.
Here you are.
Ta-da.
Here you are.
I'm ready to go. Let's do this.
I'm so happy to see you. I always am. I always am.
Yeah.
And
I didn't even shave today.
Good.
You know what I mean? I was just like, pff. I took a shower, deodorant, all that stuff, but the shaving, I was like, and I shave in the shower. So I was like,
yeah, that's where I shave too.
So I was like, okay, there's the blade, there's the cream. I'm in the shower all wet. And then I was like, nope. I mean, not that anybody can see it. Nobody can really tell. So who cares?
I want to start out this morning with, first of all, good morning.
Good morning.
We'll get to the forecast.
Yeah.
We're going to get to the birthdays, but I want to start out on first of all, I love Thursdays. You know that.
Yeah. Because of me.
Because of you.
Yeah.
I saw something this morning and I know some of you are going to hear this and you're going to be like, yeah, JD, whatever, not a big deal. Others are going to get it. I saw something this morning driving in, and I'm like, wow, I just saw that, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to talk about that this morning on Aired Out. Because I'd like to start out.
What the hell did you see?
Sorry. Now you're sounding like Chuck.
Jiminy Crickets. Come on, William Shatner.
I saw.
I saw, and yet.
I saw a woman, a mom, kiss her kid just as the school bus was pulling up.
Okay.
Right up the road here on Washington Street.
Yeah.
And I just like, man, I don't know. I know. I mean, it's like you're looking at me the way you're looking at me. Yeah, it's not a big deal, JD.
Right.
I love that, buddy.
Right. No, I agree, especially at the age that they still let you.
Thank you for saying that.
Because they get to a certain age and it's like, oh, stop, whatever. Meanwhile, my kids, they're all in their 30s and all that. I still kiss them hello and goodbye when they come.
Yes.
Because to me, I mean, that's an Italian thing anyway.
Yes.
So, but, I see my son, he's in the military, all this stuff. And when I see him, boom, give him a big kiss.
I'm tearing.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's something that.
There was a day when Lily would kiss me as she's getting ready to walk into the school.
Right.
She didn't. It didn't matter who was there, who saw it. It didn't even cross her mind.
Right.
Now, she will kiss me goodbye every morning when I bring her to school.
Right.
But it's only inside
the vehicle.
The vehicle.
Yeah.
And she will do one of these before she kisses me goodbye. She'll do one of these. Watch. It's real soft. I see it in the rear view mirror all the time. She'll do one of these.
Look around. Yep.
Make sure no one's looking. I'm going to kiss my dad on the cheek.
Yep. Or if you go to give them a hug in public, they're like, Dad. They're like, stop.
Yeah, the eye roll.
And I'm
Kills
like,
me, buddy.
Yeah, I know. So it's nice when they're still young enough that they like giving a kiss or getting a kiss. That's nice.
I just want to start out with that.
Yeah.
Daily dose of feel good?
Yeah.
It's up to you. Another one. This wildlife photographer, Sean Miller, and Sherilyn showed me his reels, which are so cool.
Uh-huh.
He's in the news for helping out crustaceans. He looks for hermit crabs using trash as their home, things like bottle caps and PVC pipes, and then offers them an actual shell instead. He started this project called Make the Switch for Nature, where people donate shells that he leaves in areas that hermit crabs live in. And he helps rehome hundreds of crabs. And he's, picked up a whole lot of trash along the way, too. And then he videos the hermit crabs coming out of their trash homes and rehoming into their shells. He videos it and puts beautiful, sappy music on it, and you will cry. You will cry.
I will not cry.
I guarantee it. Sherilyn's going to come over and play you.
Oh, my God.
Play you the videos of this, and you're going to cry. I got $100 on it.
Okay.
You're going to cry.
Okay.
It's going to happen.
All right. I wanted to do coffee with her today, and she said she was too busy.
She's blowing you off?
Yeah, because I needed a little bit of that friend time, And I said to her, you want to do coffee tomorrow? Do you have time? And she's like, no, I got a pack for going to wet for a couple of days. And I was like, oh. Damn it.
Speaking of Sherilyn.
Mm-hmm. You better behave yourself.
Bring up the music here.
Oh, jeez. What the?
Sherilyn, surprisingly, can get very upset with me.
Oh, surprising, because you do nothing to upset anybody.
This morning, I'm going to feature something called, I'm going to put the fingers out so that I can touch all the fingers.
Okay,
just like you do.
I can't touch my
I got them all lined up. Ready?
Sure.
Here's what this morning's feature is called. It's called, and I pray she's not watching right now. It's called Don't Move the Bed.
Okay.
Don't move the bed.
Okay.
Don't move the bed.
Got it.
So I was putting new sheets on the bed.
I'm afraid.
Last night.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, it's easier to move the bed.
Okay.
Just slide it out from the wall so you can get the...
Oh, yeah. I do that all the time.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
She doesn't like the bed being moved.
Why?
Because she just doesn't. G, don't ask.
I'm gonna have to straighten her out on that one. Every time I make the bed, because I have a king size bed.
Right.
Okay. And I like to get the sheets underneath in the front.
Thank you.
Otherwise, what happens is they all go to the back more, and then when you're sleeping, the front peels off.
Of course.
So I always make sure that it goes under the front first. Then I push the bed so it actually pulls the sheets even more, and then I do the back and then the sides.
This is exactly what I'm talking about.
But I'm OCD, so my beds look like the military. I mean, everything is...
Yeah, somehow I'm just not surprised to hear that you're OCD.
I'm very OCD. It's scary.
Pull the bed out. Get the sheets down underneath.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And do it right.
Yeah.
And then slide the bed back.
Otherwise, the sheets, in the middle of the night, they start moving. Maybe not the first night. Within the second or third night, they start shifting. And I change my sheets every week. I mean,
Yeah.
And if it's a hot night, and I don't mean anything other than temperature.
Yeah.
But if it's a warm evening and there's sweating going on because, you get hot under the sheets or whatever.
Sure.
Then I'll just change it. Even if I'd done the sheets the day before, I'll do it again.
Okay. Well, I understand that.
So, And yes, I know how to fold a fitted sheet.
All right. This is this is what happened. Okay, I'm going to play you the audio here. Okay? Here we go. Brace yourself.
Go ahead.
I want to see how many other guys out there have wives or girlfriends who try to manage everything from another room. I'm upstairs. I just put new sheets on the bed, and I'm going to move the bed now back in place. And as soon as I do this, Sherilyn's going to hear it downstairs, and she's going to yell at me. Okay, here we go.
Don't move the bed. The mattress slides very easily. Don't move the bed.
You better pray to God she is not listening this morning. And you better pray to God one of her really close friends like me doesn't tell her what you just posted. That's fucking awesome. Don't move the bed, it slides enough.
Don't move the bed. The mattress slides just fine.
Well, now, wait a minute. You moved the whole bed?
I did. I moved.
Because I only moved the top mattress.
Uh-oh.
I only move the top mattress. I don't move the whole bed and everything. I slide the top mattress back, I put the sheets on, and I put the mattress back. I don't move the bed frame and all that. So if you're moving the whole bed, backing up Shirley 100%, you should not be moving the whole bed. I thought you meant when you said you moved the bed, that you moved the mattress. No. Just the top mattress. You do not need to move the bed to move the top mattress. I am 100% on her side now. I agree with you that the mattress has to be moved away from the wall so that you can get the sheets there. I'm 100% on your side. But if you have box springs or a frame or whatever, all you need to do is move the top. So try that next time. Maybe that'll make a little less noise from down below.
The NFL just announced that.
Oh, look how you changed. Bam! As soon as you got spanked, you changed the topic. Look, he's taking a drink. This is a good time to segue into something that's not even a good segue. You could have said, speaking of mattresses, the NFL.
There's no correlation.
I know, neither was the way you did it.
I'm trying to move on. I'm really hoping Sherilyn's not listening this morning.
No, but now I'm going to call her and I'm going to say, you're right. He should only be moving the mattress.
Let me see if I can take care of this right now. I don't know that she'll answer, but I'll try.
You better take care of it with an apology.
Let's see if I can take care of this right now. It's just, she's not going to answer. She knows. She knows. She's not going to answer.
Let me see. I'll try her.
Oh, will you? Yeah, she'll answer if you call her. No, she will. You know that.
All right, hold on.
This is just very unscripted, folks. Jed says he's going to tell on me. Damn it. I was afraid Jed was watching this morning. Yeah, she's not going to answer. She knows, buddy.
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has not been set up.
Yeah, she hasn't set up her voicemail box. in
What
about
human being doesn't set up a voicemail box?
15 years. It hasn't been set up.
Well.
No.
Anyway, NFL.
The NFL, and I know that you know this.
Go Dolphins.
Oh, my God.
They won a game.
Just announced that Bad Bunny is going to be playing this year's Super Bowl halftime show.
Ridiculous. Dumb. Stupid. Hate it. And don't get me wrong, I listen to his music, but not for halftime.
There's a lot of people that are very, very happy,
Who cares?
and a lot of people that are not happy, like you.
Yeah, well, you know what? It gives me a good reason during the Super Bowl, which the Dolphins will be in, gives me a good reason, I know, wishful thinking, to go and get something to eat, because we always have a Super Bowl party.
Yeah.
We always have friends over. Jed cooks too much food, spends too much money on it, the whole thing.
I've never once, ever been invited.
Lie. You've been invited and you never fucking come.
I have never.
No.
I
no.
have never
lie,
been invited.
Lie.
You're full.
Lie. Anyway,
Do you want me
Jed
to come
cooks.
over there right now? Do you want me to come over there right now?
Bring it, bitch. Jed cooks up a spread like nobody's business. And then people bring stuff too. And when they bring it, I'm like, oh, wow, you really put your effort into it. Meanwhile, Jed, he smokes food on the smoker, the whole thing. And this year, when Bad Bunny comes on, which, do the math, Bad Bunny, okay, I'll just get up and go get food. And I'll sit back down when the show is over because it's a stupid.
Okay. Respect. But will the audio be on or off?
Probably off.
You're full of shit.
No.
You're not
And there are times that if the Super Bowl's boring, we all grab our coins and we sit down and start playing poker with the Super Bowl in the background.
Jed's saying right now. Look at the comments. Can you see?
I can't see that far.
Good. That's a good thing.
What is he saying?
He says lie. Yeah, swallow that coffee so you can.
To you.
Oh.
You're a lie. The lie is to you.
I have
He would never say that I lied because he
never
knows
been invited.
it's true.
Never been invited.
Oh, we invite you. You're always like, oh, who you rooting for? We're like, we're having a Super Bowl party. Why don't you come? Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It depends, Sherilyn and Lily and you always have some frickin' excuse. Or, oh, I told my friend this. Or I got so many things going. Always an excuse.
Jed and I are going to fight this out. I'll probably choke him out.
You hear that, Jed? He's going to choke you out. Jed's probably going to type something like, bring it, bitch. But he doesn't call people bitch. That's my job.
What about the country music fans? They have been, it has been so long since we've had a country act in the halftime show.
No, it hasn't.
And I think it has.
No, we
Who?
had Beyonce on there doing her country shit.
God, Lord. If you tell me, I swear to God, if you tell me Beyonce is country, I swear to
Beyonce.
God,
She does country now.
I'll never have you on the air again. If you
She
tell
does
me
country. I'm not saying I like it. I'm saying stay in your lane, bitch. You're not country.
All right, we're friends still.
It's like when I see Dolly Parton do a song, a song that's hip hop or what. I'm like, stay in your lane, bitch. I love Dolly Parton, love her to death, but girl, stay in your lane. Oh, we want to reach out to different genres. We want to show that we're diverse and this and that. Girl, you were country all your life, and that's what made you your money. Stay there. Beyonce, take that huge booty and get back to the music you do.
I've heard complaints that Morgan Wallen should be on.
I don't even know what the hell a Morgan Wallen is.
Luke Combs, Zach Bryan, Lainey Wilson, George Strait, and one of the greatest
Willie Nelson.
country artists of all time, Post Malone.
Oh! You know who I really am getting into? Is Jelly Roll.
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know why. I mean, his music is uplifting, and some of it's a little preachy.
Yeah.
But I
It's
really am getting into his music.
Finally. You finally got the memo? God, buddy.
What?
He's been awesome for years.
I know, but I wasn't really. The tattoos and stuff kind of turned me off a little bit.
Yeah.
But the more I listen to him, the more I'm getting into his music.
Tomorrow is a big day for Diddy. He's getting sentenced tomorrow.
God, I hope it's like 100 years.
2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. And prosecutors are asking the judge to give him 11 years.
Why don't we just give him the death penalty? You're trafficking people for prostitution. Nobody should be in control of another person on any level, let alone trafficking them for prostitution. Okay? No, even a husband and a wife, or a husband and a husband, or a wife and a wife do not have control over each other. Ever. Okay?
I love this stuff. You come out with some 3-point shots, man. You know that?
Well,
I mean, that was just
but it's true.
perfectly said.
So as a judge, sentence him on the fact that he's controlling another human being in a negative fashion, in an intimately physical attack, okay, of their body. So I'd say give him life.
The U.S. Probation Department has recommended 5 to 7 years. Diddy's attorneys are pushing for
Time served?
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I have to ask you. Are you sitting down?
Apparently, yeah.
14 months.
Wow.
Which is essentially time served.
Yeah.
14 months, buddy.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry, but
According to my math, is that not a year and 2 months?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just making sure.
Yeah, but it sounds like he served so much time if they say 14 months, because then they can say time served. And I have a problem with these stars, these celebrities, these people that commit certain acts, whether it be tax evasion or sexual things or beating up their wife, whatever it is that they do, okay? And then they get out of prison and they get to go right back into that, whatever they did as a celebrity, and people embrace it again like it's perfectly normal for Martha Stewart to go to jail for tax evasion, and when she gets out, she gets to open up all new lines of potware and this and that and go back on TV and be famous again. It's like, why don't we shame these people? Because I know in Barry, if you make one mistake, oh my God, 10 years later, people are still pointing at you. But a superstar can come out of jail after
Nationally.
10 years. Yeah. Diddy can come out and probably come out with a new album, have a whole bunch of followers, and go on tour and make money again.
Sure.
Instead of boycotting him like we want to boycott the government or we want to boycott other things, we don't boycott them.
Yeah.
We say, oh, he did his time, good boy, back on the road again. And that to me is
Well, you know,
I can't fathom it.
Jelly Roll did time.
I know that. And it's just like, I wouldn't pay to go see Jelly Roll, though. I just like his music, okay? But when he got out of prison, he found music as his way out, okay? This is somebody, Martha Stewart, Diddy, all these people, they were established, and they thought they could get away with shit because they're so established and so held high up there, and they shouldn't.
If you have a certain level of wealth and fame,
Yeah.
you do not have to be, it's just my opinion. Am I entitled to it, by the way?
You are entitled to your opinion.
I'm just making sure.
Yep.
You are not held to the same level
No.
of accountability.
No. Look at our president.
Well,
Okay, our president has been indicted for God knows what. And now, on top of all that, the thing you want to talk about, what burns my ass?
wealth and fame.
Okay, wealth and fame and the state of our country right now. The fact that people don't get we're heading in the wrong direction. Okay, that just scares the flying fuck out of me.
But, and listen, not to get all political this morning, but I mean, my God, if you tune into different networks, the finger pointing right now of what's going on, why our government is shut down, and how to open it back up.
Democrats' fault, Republicans'
Oh
fault.
my God, it's the
Okay.
finger pointing is
If
unbelievable.
we could just stop pointing a fucking finger and start talking.
Yeah.
Okay, because now but Trump wanted this.
Do I think that it's mostly about healthcare? I do.
Trump,
That's my opinion. That's my
Trump
opinion.
wanted this shutdown because it gives him the opportunity to lay off and fire a lot of federal workers. He can do that during the shutdown.
Yeah.
It's easier because they're furloughed. Okay, there's a whole bunch of furloughed workers.
Yeah.
That means that they're not working and they're not getting paid.
Listen.
That's the ideal time. Don't cut me off because I'm going political. That's the perfect time to let these people go.
Yeah, no,
Okay?
I got you.
And the man is deliberate. If you look at the process of what he's done so far, he is literally following the Nazi textbook. Okay? He's following the Hitler textbook. Now he's doing bringing our military into our cities to arrest our citizens if they don't say something nice about him. Come on. Now he's taking war within to our citizens. So, people, wake the fuck up. This is a nightmare that just keeps going. And until we either vote him out or we use the article that allows us to say he's unfit, not that J.D. Vance is any better, but I'm just saying, we need to stop it. It needs to stop.
You're on quite the soapbox, buddy.
Well, because a lot of people are afraid.
I know.
Do you know, I have
know
a very
that.
dear friend. She's from Canada, okay? And she came here legally. She did all the paperwork legal. Everything was done the right way. She's afraid to go home and visit her family because she won't be allowed back in.
Right.
And she's like, what the F? You know, I mean, that's ridiculous.
Listen, I think that the left, this is just, again, my opinion, don't hate on me.
You're entitled to it.
Thank you. I'm just,
Yeah.
should I get a shirt that says I'm entitled to my opinion?
No.
Wear that on the air.
You know what? If anybody comes at you, tell them my opinion.
I think the left is going to be awakened quite a bit when they start to realize that their side's there's layoffs, there's firings, a lot.
Yeah.
And I think they're going to start going, whoa.
Well, 20% of his voting base is already frustrated with him. Okay, so that's a good thing because they're starting to see the truth for what it is. All right, but the bottom line is anybody who is watching or learning or educating themselves to where our country is at right now, if they have half an intelligent brain, they're going to look and say, this isn't what we signed up for when we brought this man on board.
Paul Brody just commented, it won't stop when you play party politics. Watch Larkin Rose, the Jones Plantation.
Yeah. Well, and the bottom line is you keep pointing back and forth, and the American people are getting tired of both sides.
Yeah. Oh,
They're getting tired of it. And the Democrats need to drop their overpowered wokeness, and they need to get to the core of it, the heart of the issues, which is the economy, and working with foreign countries again as allies and things like that. That's what the Democrats need to focus on. And if they focus on that, they're going to get a lot further instead of saying the Republicans, and we're woke. And the Republicans need to see the crazy man that's there and say, you know what, we've gone a little too far, we need to push back. Okay? And if they could do that instead of pointing at each other, you know, they had, what's his name on this morning? The guy, the Speaker of the House, what's his name? Johnson. He was on this morning, and they asked him a very simple question about the shutdown. And the first thing he said was, well, the Republicans are doing this. It's the It's like, my God, how about just shutting your fucking mouth and saying, we need to fix this as a group. And if the Republicans need some things and we need some things, let's find it. Instead, we get Trump, who cancels the whole meeting and says, I don't care. Shut it down. Okay. Ta-da. Oh, Jesus. Is this to calm me down? Kumbaya, baby.
No, I'm with you. I
didn't mean to get on this soapbox.
You're on it.
But it just...
You're on it.
I'm so fearful of our country right
Yeah.
now, you know?
Yeah.
And honestly...
Yeah.
If it goes from Trump to Vance for 8 years, I'm leaving. I'm going to another country, whether it be Ireland or Italy or Spain.
Stop panicking. Diddy's going to be out in 14 months, and he'll be the next president.
I wouldn't doubt it. Wouldn't doubt it.
There's a quote here that I want to read about Diddy. And I know we're
This
going...
is a double cappuccino, and it's not doing it. I should put drops in that.
I know we're talking about everything here, and we're going back to Diddy. Quote here that you got to read. Time and time again, he, Diddy, has shown that he is concerned only with his own power and control.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Son of a bitch.
And
What do
you know
you
what-
think is going to happen tomorrow when he gets sentenced?
I'm hoping.
I want to say it again. 2, not 1, 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution.
Yep.
This guy is such an unbelievable scumbag.
And you know what? There are a lot of people backing him up.
That was my opinion also, saying that he was a scumbag.
Yeah. But you know what's funny is, are people that blind these days? Because there are certain things, if you go outside, you can talk to anybody at 11:30 at night and you can say it's dark out, and everybody agrees.
Yeah.
Obvious facts are obvious facts.
Yeah.
There's no interpretation of facts.
Sure.
There are interpretation of opinions, comments, thought processes, but there's no interpretation on a fact.
Yeah.
And Paul Brody will argue and say, well, what is fact, what isn't fact? But I'm going to say, if it's dark out, it's dark. If the sun is shining today, I can say to everybody in Barrie, come to Main Street and look up. The sun is shining. And nobody can say, that's not the sun. But then you got Diddy,
hold on.
who
Paul will. Paul will.
He can't.
He will.
Well, and that's up to
No,
him.
you were just saying, and then Diddy.
Right. And then you have Diddy, who not 1, 2 counts. And yet his followers will say, you know what? It wasn't a big deal. So what? Move on. Let him out. Let him perform because he's an artist and this and that.
Yeah.
And the bottom line is a fact is a fact. He did something horrible.
Well,
Period.
he did a lot of things horrible.
Okay? It's like Epstein. He did something horrible. And you'll have people say, well, you know what? He was a millionaire. This is what he did. And girls and this. And they'll reinterpret the girls. Well, the girls wanted it or the girls liked it or whatever the case. Because at 13 years old, girls should be able to make up their mind about having sex, right? So the bottom line is there are certain things that are just human normalcy.
Yes.
Okay, there are certain things that there's just a certain rule, unwritten rule, that you shouldn't be banging a 12-year-old, that you shouldn't be killing somebody, that you shouldn't be hurting or trafficking people. There are certain rules, etiquette, if you want to call it. Okay? And those etiquettes, when they're breached, you don't find an excuse for that etiquette to be breached. Mm-hmm. You address that breached etiquette and you punish accordingly.
Yes.
That's the bottom line. Okay? Like somebody who chews with their mouth open at a frickin' restaurant.
I've done that.
Yeah, well, it's gross.
I'm sorry.
It's especially when they talk and food shoots out.
I've done that too.
That's disgusting. Shut your mouth, chew your food, enjoy it. I should have been. I can't make that comment because people will yell at me. Never mind. I almost did a non-PC comment.
We always feature on Thursdays a segment called "What Burns My Ass."
Yeah,
you just did it.
I did it.
You did.
I did it.
speaking of the sky being blue, and Paul, if you want me to bring him on the air, I can.
What did he just say?
Well, no, he's got some good stuff here, but he'll fight with me about whether the sky is blue. He'll say it's the light infraction. It appears to be blue,
and
but it's not really blue.
And here's my statement: there's always somebody that's got to take the opposite view or argue something or challenge something just because they want to challenge it.
I know.
Okay?
I know. However,
my brother is one of those people.
I know he is.
My brother, you say something, he says completely
But
the opposite, and he laughs because he knows he's saying it on purpose.
You know what I love about Paul, though?
What?
Is that he makes you think.
Oh, yeah. He challenges so that your brain doesn't always get stuck in one spot.
And I love that.
And I love that, too. I think
says,
that's awesome.
He says, yes, everything is opinion. Even if we all agree, it is still opinion. The existence of a thing is the existence of a thing. That reality. But as soon as we speak about it, we are applying subjective reality based on our experience, which differs from person to person.
True.
Also
but the
says,
bottom line
he also
is
says, chewing with your mouth open increases olfactory enjoyment, while some culture it is appropriate to chew with your mouth open.
Paul, shut up. Just shut up.
He's trying to rattle your cage.
I understand that, but there are certain things that are just etiquette. Not my etiquette, just a normalcy.
Agree.
Okay? You don't walk down the street and in the middle of walking, somebody's coming the other and you just punch them and walk away.
I
okay?
agree.
There's an
I agree.
etiquette to that.
I agree. He's talking about culture here. It's also, culture for some.
Of course it is.
To not wear, I'm just going to say it, deodorant.
I know.
I understand that's your culture.
I understand that.
But here's my opinion again. I find it offensive.
Yeah.
I don't want to smell your body.
I know.
I don't want to smell that you had garlic last night.
I know. Well, it's like, because I do massages out of my home, okay? And people
haven't given me one yet. Just
haven't asked for one. People come over and I tell them very simply when they say to me, is there anything I need to do to prepare? I'm like, yes, please take a shower and please put on some deodorant. Okay? Because I have certain clients, steady clients that come over and I'm constantly putting menthol under my nose because I'm like, good God, man.
Yeah, Sherilyn has to do that every night when she gets in bed with me. Every single night.
Well, now that we've gone there, Paul, still love you.
Stacy says, G, you look more frustrated than Ray Charles with a Where's Waldo book.
I love that.
Wow, Stacy. Really?
Oh, Stacy. You know why, Stacy? I'll tell you why. I'm frustrated because I'm very nervous for our country. Okay? That's why. And I'm very nervous for the people that are so divided between, even in our own town here.
Yeah.
People are so divided that they disrespect each other.
Right.
They don't even have the courtesy to acknowledge that, hey, that's your opinion. Good for you.
Yeah.
Instead, you give an opinion and everybody is all up in your grill ready to fight you.
What Paul just said, why would your preference outweigh someone else's?
Right. Exactly. Everybody's entitled to what they want to say or do.
The word,
and
I think the word preference is perfect.
Yes.
I prefer this to be what I believe to be reality. Mm-hmm. This is what I hope for. This is what I wish for. This is what I think the reality is, or that I prefer it to be.
Correct.
That's the outcome that I prefer.
Correct. Absolutely. I agree.
Now I'm starting to look what's happening here. I'm starting to act like you. I'm doing this.
You're evolving. I'm not sure what into, but you're evolving. Look, the bottom line is everybody's entitled to their own opinions, their own preferences. I am 100% agreement to that. I think the most important thing to take out of this whole rant is you need to still respect the person whether they have a view that's different than yours or
Yes.
a preference that's different than yours or not.
Yes.
Okay. If you don't like, I've said it a million times, if you don't like something that's being said, turn it off.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Right.
the same thing when you go into Nelson's or you go somewhere to shop and someone's saying something about politics or about Diddy or whatever, and you don't like it, don't engage. Don't fight them. Just move on.
Yeah, right.
Because they're entitled to what works in their world. You know, I always say I can only control my corner of the world.
Sure.
Okay, because I have a little corner of the world, and anybody that comes into my corner, I welcome them into my corner if they can be respectful. They don't have to agree with me,
Sure, right.
but they have to be respectful.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Well,
that's the bottom line.
there's a
Don't engage all
Yeah,
the
but
time.
that's a fine line that you can cross, though, buddy.
Yeah, well,
And that's the problem.
and it's very easy for me to remove somebody from my world if they cross that line.
Yes. And you've done that.
I've done that many times. There are people that are very dear and close to me that I no longer speak with or hang out with or
Because they
think
crossed the
about.
line. Yeah.
Okay, because they've either disrespected me, disrespected my family, or disrespected the fact that I'm a human being.
I want to talk. There's things I want to talk about this morning. I want to talk about Jed's Irish Mule.
Oh my God!
I have to talk about that. I have to talk about a conversation that Sherilyn and I had at the dinner table with Lily, which is making Sherilyn right now, if she's watching or listening, squirm.
Well, talk about it.
But I also want. This was a joke that Sherilyn had the other night, and she told me this joke, and we laughed so hard. You ready?
Sure.
There's
I'm
a guy,
sitting down.
Here's your joke to lighten it up.
Okay.
There's a guy that shows up at a Halloween party naked with a woman on his back. Have you heard this one?
Yes,
You have heard this one?
I have.
And someone says, "What are you?" And he says, "A turtle." And they say, "What's the woman on your back for?" And they say, "That's Michelle."
Yeah, when I saw it the first time, I was like, Michelle, I don't get that. I says, oh, Michelle, got it. Yes. I know. She sent that joke to me.
Did she?
She sent
Sherilyn
it
did?
last night, I think.
She sent you the one about the middle finger, too?
The octopus with all the middle fingers?
Yeah.
Yes.
She sent that one to you?
We
So-
send memes back and forth. I always try to send good morning memes to my friends.
Yes.
Like the other
You
yesterday.
send them to me all the time.
Yeah.
I love them.
Well, yesterday, did I send you the one with my dog all cuddled up in the blanket?
No.
I think I sent it to Shirley. My dog was sitting next to me in the blanket, and he tends to burrow into the blanket to get warm. So the only thing you saw was his ear and a corner of his head. Everything else was. So I took that picture and I put on it, "It's only hump day. Wake me up on Friday at 5." And I sent that to Sherilyn. But yeah, so I like that. And so we send things back and forth. She sends me a lot of British humor. Which is just hysterical as hell.
We were over at your house not long ago, and Jed made me something that I wanted to scream with joy,
Right.
pleasure.
Yeah.
He made me an Irish mule that I'll never forget, and it was. You're so lucky that this man is your partner, and
Well, I know that.
and makes you, but that he can make you drinks like that.
I don't drink.
Well, I know, but he could.
He could. He used to. He used to make me my
and he-
favorite Manhattans
and he
all
did.
the time.
So, ginger syrup
Yep.
that he makes,
Yep. Oh yeah, he makes us everything from scratch.
Irish whiskey,
Yep.
and ginger beer.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. And it's funny because we were playing D&D last Sunday, Dungeons and Dragons, and Jed was making, I don't know, or Rob was making some drink, and my brother was playing, and my brother he's he's out there.
We'll just say he fell at a young age and hit his head.
Yeah, let's
Move on from there.
But we're going to get blamed for making comments about people that have fallen at a young
Well,
age and
that's
now
true.
have issues. So
Yeah,
we're going to
that's
get picked on for that. Pick away, people. But anyway, my brother says stupid things at the stupid times.
Yes, he does.
And they were making these drinks, and they looked pretty strong. And my neighbor Tracy, my brother was saying shit, and she wasn't drinking. She was just having soda. And she was like, make me one of those drinks. So they made her one of those drinks. She takes the glass. Now you have to understand, it's a strong drink.
Yeah.
You know, they don't make them. And you sip them. My brother's talking, and she puts it to her mouth, and you see the glass. And she just keeps going and guzzling. And then she puts it down. There's like this much left at the bottom of the glass. And I was like, holy shit. About 20 minutes later, she's like, whatever. He's stupid. And she was. So when Jed and Rob make drinks, yeah, you need to hold on. And she just downed. And then she went to the bar and took a shot. That's how much my brother was getting her crazy. And Sherilyn had one too, and she was
Yeah.
like, oh my God, these are strong. But Tracy put that down like it was nothing. So yeah, they make great drinks.
We had a conversation at the, we were actually out at a restaurant, and we had one of Lily's friends with us, who is also a 10-year-old female.
Okay.
And Lily said something like, Dad, you're so preppy. And
Preppy.
Well, that's what that was my reaction. I'm looking at your face right now.
Preppy.
That's eyes are popping out
I
of your
thought
head.
maybe she was going to say sloppy, but okay.
And her friend was like, "Oh yeah, you are."
Wow.
And I'm like, "Wow."
Wow.
So apparently, and there's a whole different language now
Yep.
among real young kids. They have certain words that they've created, and it's a whole language.
Oh,
now.
I know.
It's a whole thing. And anyone who works in a school knows this.
Right.
That they're saying words that it's like I've never even heard before. Like these made up words. But it's become part of the regular dialect.
Yep.
That's not the right word, but you know what I'm saying.
No, I know.
So these different aesthetic personality types now that they've come up with.
Right.
They being kids.
Right.
And there's these different categories to describe what you are, who you are, kind of stereotyping.
Right.
So here's what it is. I'm going to list them off, and I would like your help in maybe defining me, what you think I am,
Okay.
and others too. Becky, Elaine, Glenn, I'll throw them out there.
Go ahead.
And you post a comment on what you think I am.
Okay.
Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing for you.
Okay.
All right?
Okay.
We'll go first. Hammer on me. Here we go. Number 1. Emo.
What the fuck is an emo?
So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 of them. So I grabbed I was like, said to the waitress, "Can I borrow your pen? This is important."
Right.
Got the napkin out, and I wrote these down.
You and that damn napkins. Everything's on napkins.
Paper napkins and paper plates, G. Occasionally receipts.
Yep.
Emo. Darker clothing, emotional expression, alternative punk music influence, eyeliner, band tees, t-shirts, bands, feelings on the shirt sleeve kind of vibe.
That's emo.
It's emo.
Well, that's not you. The feelings on the sleeve is, but not the dark clothing and all that.
Okay. Paul says emo comes from emotional core music, hardcore music, but with emotional lyrics.
Okay.
Next, girly pop.
Okay.
No, I'm for real.
I'm just laughing at the words. Go on.
Girly pop. Trendy, feminine, bubbly, social media influencer type of energy. Lots of pink, sparkles, makeup, and playful confidence. Girly pop.
Not you.
Okay. Moving along. Straight. Straight can mean straightforward, no frills type style. Simply a neutral, plain look without leaning into strong subcultures.
Yep. Nope, that's not you.
Thank you. Next, in style. Which, naturally, I mean, you can see by my shirt that I'm wearing
Not
today.
you.
When I hear in style, I think of myself. Because I am so in style.
In your own style.
Current fashion trends, up to date with what's popular at the moment. Look at the shirt, G.
No. I mean, you look good today, but no.
The next one, out style.
Yep.
Not in tune with trends. May be outdated or unique in a way that doesn't match mainstream fashion.
That's you and Jed.
Really?
Yeah, I always have to tell Jed that doesn't match. Put on something else. I look at him and I go, you are not going out like that. Not with me.
The next one is called farmer.
Chuck. Ta-da! Oh, he's going to get me back for that one. That one killed you.
Here's the description for farmer.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Rugged, practical clothing, flannel shirts, boots, denim, tied to outdoorsy, country, or homestead vibes.
It's my kind of man. Oh, yeah.
And last but not least,
Yep.
and this is what Lily said that I was, preppy. Polished, clean-cut, collegiate look. Polos, cardigans, khakis, plaid shirts, loafers.
No. You are nowhere near that.
Don't tell me. Tell Lily.
I will.
Look in the camera.
Lily, no. Look, I'll even sign it for you. N-O. He is nowhere near preppy. No. No.
So basically, out style.
You are out style,
Okay.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. You and Jed, because Jed puts on shorts, and I'm like, honey, those are, like, so not you. So, yeah, out style.
Jed has crossed over into a different realm of don't start with the face.
Okay.
Because you know it's true. He's crossed into another realm in this chapter of his life that's similar to mine, which is all about comfort. Doesn't care if he's wearing socks with the Crocs.
Oh, dear God.
As long as he's comfortable,
Right.
that's what matters.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Until I come along and say, not going in public like that. Hell no. Is that a rip under your arm there? Yeah, no. But I like the shirt. Great. You can wear it in the house or when you're doing the lawn. You do not go out to dinner with that.
What if he says, God, we're just running into the store to grab a gallon of milk. I'll be
Nope.
back in 5 seconds.
Nope. I mean, he's his own person. He can certainly wear it if he wants. He'll just be sitting at a different table than me.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, he's entitled to his own thoughts of what he feels comfortable in. I'm perfectly fine. I have learned to go to a restaurant with Jed wearing what he calls dress shorts.
Okay.
Which are the same shorts he wears all the time, but they're dress shorts when we go out.
Yeah.
And they're hangout shorts when we're at home. But, well, that's not true. He does have more dressier shorts when we go out. But still, it's like, put on a pair of pants. We're
you've
going
been-
out to dinner.
What I'm about to say.
And then I
is-
get Paul, who says, you know what? Everybody's entitled to what makes them comfortable, and nobody should tell the other person. Wrong, Paul. When you're married and they're next to you and they represent you as a couple, that's when you get to say something.
Boy, you're hammering on Paul today.
Well, because he was all over me, so now I'm all over him. Bring it, bitch. Bring it, bitch. I love Paul, though. He definitely
Paul
loves
is-
to challenge.
I love Paul too, man.
He challenges. Yeah, he challenges, which is good.
I have literally many times driven down the road, and I'm like, I got to talk to Paul right now.
Right now. Yep. No, he's
Or I
he's a
need
great guy.
or I need to text Paul right
Right.
now.
He's a great guy. I'm not always 100% on his thought process as how he processes things, but again, I take things that work for me
Yeah,
and leave other things off to the side. And
But
there are
he would-
things
he-
Paul has said
he
that
would
works for me.
Yeah, but he would support that. what you just said.
Absolutely. Because what Paul tells you is based on his thinking, his teachings, his everything.
Yeah.
And he tries to incorporate that, not so that you are now thinking like him, but that now you're challenged to think other ways outside your own dimension,
Yeah.
which is good.
I said to Paul not long ago, I was like, Paul, you do know that Taylor Swift's Life of a Showgirl's coming out Friday.
Oh, dear goodness.
And he's like, what the hell are you talking about? I'm like, Paul, come on, buddy.
God, I've had enough of her.
Well, so is he. And I'm not trying to put words in his mouth, but so is
No
he.
one person should get that much hype. I'm sorry.
Showgirl.
She's you know what? I'm not going to start because a lot of people are Swifties, and I respect the fact that they enjoy her music and stuff like that. What annoys me is how much coverage the media gives her. That every time the news is on or every time something's on, they talk about her, and now the engagement and the pictures of him kneeling, proposing. Come on, that is not news. Okay, that's under entertainment. So when you have an entertainment section, do it there. But don't make that. When I was watching the Today Show right after they got engaged, that was the big story. They buried the lead on what the government is doing, and Taylor Swift was the big story. And I get it. Well, they wanted to start a feel-good thing. Feel-good for who? I'm not getting married to her. I don't have her money.
She's the showgirl. Is that Sherilyn calling you?
No.
Okay. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. It comes
Whatever.
out tomorrow, G.
Whatever. I have no intentions of watching it at all.
Gee, she just became the first female artist to surpass 100 million albums sold.
I know. I would totally. I'll tell you one thing.
100 million!
I'll tell you one thing about her that's fact. I personally enjoy watching paint dry before I hear her voice. Sorry. Just speaking the speaking.
Never, ever, ever
Please
getting
don't.
back together. We are never.
Yeah, so many of her songs about breakups and anger and so. Just let's move on.
Stacy just pointed out something here that is so true, and I just have to read this comment.
Okay.
Because we were talking about clothing and Jed and his shorts and his ridiculous outfits. Stacy says pants are overrated.
Okay.
True. We're not making this up. When you came over my house this summer.
Oh my God. Nothing like walking in, going into the living room, and there's JD laying on the floor in merely his underpants.
Anything else?
Nope.
Shoes?
Nope. Shirt? Nope. Socks? Nope. And I walked in and I looked and I went, oi. And then I turned around and I looked at Sherilyn and I was like, why? And she goes, I don't know. And so when we went outside, I was like, cool. He's going to, put up. Nope. He sat out in his underwear outside too. Yes, people.
It was 85 degrees, buddy.
Oh, stop it. I was wearing shorts and a T-shirt.
But this is my house.
I get it. But you always have to take into consideration other people's feelings or how they feel about it. I personally don't give a shit if you were butt naked. But there are, or buck naked, sorry. But there are certain people that they shy away or they feel uncomfortable.
But not you and Jed.
I don't give a shit. I just walked in and all I saw was a beached whale with underwear. So I looked at Sherilyn and I was like, why? And she goes, I don't know. It's so hard to respond to that, isn't it? You're like hysterical. Just hit you, didn't it? It just hit you. I did a whole paragraph and all of a sudden he's like, ding. Did you just call me a beached whale in underwear? Yes.
You're killing me.
Fact.
You're killing me.